Hi, B-Siders. Thanks for joining me on a brand new episode of the Living on a B-Side podcast. Today is a solo episode, and I am really excited to share a wonderful song with you that I've loved ever since I first, not laid eyes on it, but ever since I first heard it. And the song is by a group called Heart. And the song I will use to talk to you about today is called These Dreams. Now, this is a song from 1986, and it's a wonderful song. I mean, the music itself is very inspiring, uplifting, a bit mysterious too. And the lyrics itself, as you probably can tell by the song title, they talk about dreams and, like a mysterious world, etc. But anyway, I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in a minute. But first, I want to talk to you about how I picked this song, and it came through another song that I've covered ages and ages ago in the podcast, and it's Hold On by Wilson Phillips. Now, during my episode, which I will link in the description if you want to go and have a listen, I was sharing a day that really highlighted to me that I was holding on too tight to a desired outcome that I wanted for that particular day. And in a way that showcased to me that sometimes we can hold on too tight on something that we really want or that we think should happen a certain way. And because we're holding on so tight, it just doesn't go that way. And then that triggers all kinds of emotions, right? I'm sure you can relate to that very, very much, I think, because haven't we all wanted certain things to happen a certain way, or want a certain outcome, and because we were so focused on the only way we thought this could happen, then it just wasn't happening at all, and then we were disappointed, and the rabbit hole that can happen through that. Now, the other thing that I covered in that episode was that sometimes we have days where we feel like we're losing our grip on reality, on outcomes, on goals, on ourselves, whatever it is, and we feel like we're slipping. And that song, to me, Hold On by Wilson Phillips, really is also a very good reminder to say, just hold on one more day and don't let life drag you down. Don't let one small setback drag you down. Don't let one small part of your whole life drag you down. Hold on one more day. And when I was thinking about that episode, I kind of wondered, well, if we're holding on from one end or the other end, from too tight or feeling like we're slipping and because we can't hold on strong enough, well, usually that relates to goals, right? To dreams, to aspirations, to desires that we have. And that brought me to this song. And I've always loved this song, even before I dove into more of the meaning behind it. But today, I just want to cover a little bit more about this song and hope to inspire you as well to keep going or going after your dreams and not letting confusion and disappointment overwhelm you. So let's start off by a little bit about what I think the overall meaning of the song is, and then I might quote a few lines of the song itself so you can make up your own mind and then your own interpretation of it. Now, when I was doing a little bit of research on this song, which I, love doing, even though I have my own personal interpretation of it, I was really happy to see that the way I feel and see and hear this song seems to be what many other people around the world, they see the same thing. They feel the same thing. And in a nutshell, what this song means to a hell of a lot of people out there is it's a feeling of hope and aspiration. I think I mentioned that already. And it's like, and I'm quoting Nancy Wilson here from the group Heart, and she actually said this, that the song has become an anthem for all dreamers and those who dare to dream big. Oh, Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely yes. Now, if you break that down and if you listen to the lyrics, the lyrics, they always describe something very elusive. It's something, let's start with the first four lines of the song, right? And I'm quoting the song right now. Spare a little candle, save some light for me. Figures up ahead, moving in the trees. I mean, that in itself already sets the scene for, you know, you're in these dreams and you're walking along and everything seems a little bit blurry, fuzzy. You know, it's there's like this fog, and even though you know where you want to go, you know what you want to achieve, it always feels like it's sort of always behind this tree, or it's always a little bit further ahead and you can't make it out. And I guess that really is the whole red line through the whole song. And whilst a lot of people could probably take it a little bit in a negative way, saying, yeah, but if, you know, things are always slipping away, the faces are not clear, the figures don't make sense, you know, there's time is always so weird in dreams, right? If you have vivid dreams, you know what it's like. Time's always a bit crazy. How can this be a positive song? How can I take this as a positive song when essentially it tells me my dreams are always elusive? They're always so far ahead, I can't reach them. Hang on a sec, right? Let's just stop right there. That's not how I see it. I see this song, as Nancy Wilson said, as a little bit of an anthem for those who dream and dream big. Because most of the time, we don't know what the future holds. We don't know how our goals pan out. We don't know how we're going to reach those goals. So why is that such a negative thing, that we don't necessarily know what's going to happen? I guess what it comes down to, for me personally, is the emotion that it evokes in me, the emotion that I feel when I listen to that song. And I've always, even when I was very young, when that song came out and I didn't understand English very well, for me, it was always a soothing song in a way. It was always a song that made me feel hopeful and inspired and positive. I've never, ever seen this song as anything negative or dark or whatever it is, or hopeless. I always loved the way the song was sang. Once I understood the lyrics, I thought it was so poetic, so beautiful. And I guess that's kind of what the song is about. It's about not giving up on your dreams, not letting these fuzzy visions or these people who you don't see the faces, or you can't see the end of the woods because there's fog around it, to interfere and hold you back from where you want to go. Sometimes we just have to take a detour, and sometimes it takes longer than we thought. And trust me, I know very well how that feels, because that's my current situation. Sometimes I feel like I'm not where I want to be, and I think I should be further ahead, and I'm not. And how frustrating is that, right? And whilst I'm frustrated personally about my circumstances right now, I feel like I'm not where I want to be and I should be further ahead. This song always reminds me that dreaming can actually be a good thing. And whatever we see in dreams is good too. It helps us to understand ourselves, our emotions, how we deal with certain situations. And while it might be daunting to move steadily and confidently towards our goals, it also shows us that we have to persevere and we have to keep on moving to our goal, towards our goal. Now I'm going to quote another, and I'm just going to bring it up. That's why I'm moving around a bit. The chorus itself, I found really interesting. And I'm going to read that out for you as well. So in the song, the chorus goes like this. These dreams go on when I close my eyes. Every second of the night, I live another life. These dreams that sleep when it's cold outside. Every moment I'm awake, the further I'm away. I just love these lyrics so much. I cannot tell you how much I love these lyrics. And there's so many interpretations you can take away from it personally. But for me, it's like, if I read this chorus, I just go, there's two meanings in a way. One is, some days when you feel overwhelmed in not achieving your goal, you just want to go into dreamland, because in dreams, things sometimes seem easier. They're not as heavy, they're not as difficult. And you can switch off from the world that confuses you and whatever else there is. You can basically live another life. As it says, every second of the night, I live another life. And it can be a release for you, or, you know, just to be away from your day-to-day stuff. But then on the other hand, it also means that, you know, when you sleep, you're missing out on the opportunities to actually get where you want to go. So it's such a two-sided thing. And I really love that. And whilst, you know, we shouldn't overanalyze sometimes songs, and we shouldn't overanalyze the lyrics, I think it's a really good way to understand ourselves, where we're at when it comes to what we want to achieve in life. And this song is such a beautiful, beautiful way to do it. And it's a light one. Like, it feels light to do it. It's not heavy. It's not, I guess that's what maybe poetry is about. Sometimes poetry should be light and still make you think. If you're a person who writes poetry, please let me know how you think about that. Anyway, I just love this song, and I really highly recommend you check it out too. Not just because obviously the music itself and the voices of the ladies in Heart are just beautiful and such powerful, but she sings it so delicately. But also the meaning this song gives to me. It means, you know, don't throw your dreams away just because it might take you longer, you feel like you're taking the wrong road, or you will never achieve them. Because sometimes, you know, our dreams can become reality in different ways, but that's a whole nother topic for another episode. For now, I'm just going to leave you with this. Don't hold on too tight, and don't lose your grip. And also, don't forget to dream and make those dreams a reality in any shape or form that you can. Thanks for tuning in. As always, please let me know your biggest takeaway from today's episode. And if you have any questions and any suggestions, please get in touch. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in, B-Sider. Sending you much music and love as always. Until next time, you take care, B-Siders. Bye. Bye.